Hey guys, welcome back to Knotty Threadz. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get all the future updates. So today's video is a very interesting video. It's one of the requested videos. 4 to 5 of you have requested me to post a tutorial on how to do this pretty design. So that is the reason I am doing this tutorial today. So please watch till the end and do let me know in the comment section what you think. Now let's get started. So here I have taken 200 strands of silk thread. I have glued one end like this. I have rolled it so that it is easier to pass through the hole because I am not using a big-eyed needle here. Since the bunch is thick, it is difficult for all the strands to pass through the needle, so that is why I am skipping the use of needle. So 200 strands of silk thread, glued one end, and I have straightened it using a hair straightener. So to make this hole, I am using a crochet hook. In case you do not have a crochet hook, you can use anything like a divider or anything that is sharp to make a hole. So here I am doing it at 1 finger distance. So placing 1 finger, I have made a hole. How you make this hole is just pierce this needle and using this wide part here, just turn it like this. So the hole becomes wide. So once you have this kind of hole, it is easier to pass the silk thread bunch. And this after gluing has to dry well, only then it will pass easily. So slowly we'll have to roll it like this and pull. I'm doing it in double color. If you're working this design on a single color sari, then you can just stick to one color. But the only point you have to remember is the tassel has to be thick for this particular design. Only then it will look good. So we'll fold it. Depending on the length you want. And for this particular design, instead of zari, I am using cotton thread. I have taken 4 strands of cotton thread here and I have added all those 4 strands in a needle like this. So the method I am tying is the same, but instead of 2 strands of zari, I am using 4 strands of cotton thread. So I'm going to make 3 knots like I always do. So after making 3 knots, I'm going to keep the needle aside and I will trim this extra piece of thread here. And using this cotton thread, I'm going to wind this tassel to this distance, to whatever distance I've glued the stone sheet. So why I am doing this is so that the silk thread strands are all in place, and by doing this it is easier for us to stick the stone sheet. So you'll have to wind it like one below the other. Don't go over the same round. And fabric glue also sticks well on the cotton thread, so that is the reason I'm using this method. This will actually give a very neat finishing. So once we have reached the desired length, I'm going to knot the same way I made the initial 3 knots. So I'm going to pass the needle from this loop like this and trim off the extra thread. So at this stage, this is how it should look. Now this cotton thread part we'll have to apply glue. Once we apply glue, we'll have to leave it for about 10 to 20 seconds so that the glue dries. Only then it is easier to stick the stone sheet. Otherwise, since we are working in a circle, the minute you attach it, it will kind of come out. So we'll wait for the glue to dry. So apply glue. Do not put excess glue, but apply it all around the cotton thread. So I'm going to leave it aside for 10 to 20 seconds. So I think it's dry now, and we can start sticking the stone sheet. This sheet is available like this in 5 lines and 10 lines. So I have cut one line from this part like this. So just using a scissor or a cutter, you can just cut off one line. So this is how it looks after you have separated one line. So you'll have to dust all the metal parts, because sometimes it gets stuck to the sari. So get rid of all the metal parts before you start sticking. So I have used gold stone sheet. These are available in all colors, mostly all colors. You will have multicolor, white color, uh, and quite a few colors. So I'm going to stick this edge behind here so that on top the finishing looks good. You'll have to give it a very good press. So same way, roll it around the tassel. So we'll have to roll it like 4 times. And while you're doing that, try to place these stones one below the other like this. Because the glue is dry, it's immediately holding the sheet. In case you do this on the wet glue, it won't hold this sheet because it has a plastic base. So I'm just trying to pull and adjust in a way where all these stones are falling in one line, if you notice. So about all this white part, you don't have to worry. If you check this, the first one, after the glue is dry, this is how it looks. So I have to add little more glue here for the last line. So this is my third round. I will have to go one more round. But you'll have to be very careful while working with glue. In case you touch the glue and touch this part of tassel, then it will leave a dark stain. So keep cleaning your hands every now and then, especially when you're working these kind of designs. So this is the last round. So I'll trim the stone sheet here, and I'll add little glue and press it. So once you have finished all the rounds, just press and hold the starting point and the ending point of the stone sheet for a few seconds. So now we'll just trim this to the even length. It's slightly long, so I will carefully trim it. Spread the tassel like this so that it is easier to cut, because the number of strands is too much. So now it's all even length, and for this I have added a contrast color like this just to give it a little different look. So I'll show you guys how to do that. This step is completely optional. If you want, you guys can do it. If not, you can just leave it like this. So I've taken 6 strands of cotton thread here. I'm doing it using a contrast color. So for pink I've used green, and for green I've used pink cotton thread. And we'll make a knot like this. Once you have the knot, it is better to do this step after this is completely dry, but now I'll just show you guys like that. From the back side, just pierce to the right side like this so that the knot stays there. And then we'll just roll this cotton thread like this in between the stone lines. Try to insert the thread in between the stones. Make sure the thread is not on the stones. This step is very easy. So once you reach the top, we'll just make a knot like this, like pass the needle through the loop and pull it tight. Now the knot has to be in the wrong side. So once you have made a knot, leave about half an inch and trim the excess thread. Apply little glue to this half an inch thread and glue it like this in the gap. So this is the wrong side. It won't be that visible as well. So on the right side, this is how it looks. So adding this gives a little trendy look, if you guys ask me. So, and it will also hold the stone sheet in place. So I feel doing this step is better rather than leaving it like that without winding. Here is the finished look. I know it's a little tedious and time taking, but I guess the way it looks is all worth it. So do give it a try and let me know how yours turned out. So I think I already mentioned this point. For this particular design, the thickness of the kuchu really matters. So please use more strands. Do not use just 100 strands, otherwise the outcome will not be like this. So in case you guys have missed the starting, I've used around 200 strands. You can use around 200 or 250 strands in total. So when I folded it and tied kuchu, here I have 400 strands. So accordingly, you can decide on the thickness. And stone sheet, like I mentioned, it's available in colors, so you can choose any color of your choice. So all this material is available on knottythreadz.com, and we have started shipping across India right now. So in case you want any material, you can check out our website knottythreadz.com. So I hope you guys liked this video. In case you did, give us that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Visit my blog knottythreadz.net, where I'm linking the pictures and videos, so it is easier for you to search the designs. So I guess that's all in today's video. I shall see you guys soon with more interesting stuff. Until then, take care guys. Bye bye.